Most ancient and famous of all the dwarf kingdoms was that realm originally called Khazad-dûm, the ancestral home of Durin the Deathless, the first of the 7 fathers of the dwarves. But in the accursed years of Sauron's dominion in the Second Age, the dwarves had closed their great doors to the world. At this time the great mansion was renamed Moria, the Dark Chasm. Yet still the dwarves quarried and worked the forges beneath the misty mountains, until they delved too deep beneath Mount Barazinbar, and an entombed Balrog was released within the halls of Moria. So terrible was the Balrog's strength and wrath, that the dwarves were either slain or driven from their kingdom. Okay, so we're going to explore Moria using the D&D Adventure System, and I have the 4 dwarves from the 3 first boxed games, Castle Ravenloft, Wrath of Ashardalon and Legend of Drizzt. Here are our brave heroes. We have Bruenor, Vistra, Athrogate and Thorgrim. So in the first 4 tiles of the stack there is a dwarven statue. When they find that, they'll be able to collect the first relic they're looking for. In the next 4 tiles there is another dwarven statue, and they'll be able to find the next relic they're looking for. In the 4 tiles after that, there is the broken door tile, at which point I will spawn the exit and possibly the Balrog, depending on my mood. I watched a recent video about Moria, and apparently there is a volcanic lava stream running through it at some point, so I am going to include the encounter cards for the lava tiles, and I've left those in from the Legend of Drizzt. And so let's crack on. So Bruenor will move first. He goes to this tile edge and explores, and it's a narrow passage with a white triangle, so we don't draw an encounter card, we draw a monster card, which is a rat swarm. So he's in charge of the rat swarm. And here they are. Now what do the rats do? If the rat swarm is in one tile of a hero, it moves closest to the closest hero's tile and attacks each hero on the tile with a multitude of bites. So it moves to the closest hero's tile and attacks everybody with +7. That's not a great start, is it? But AC 16 for Bruenor. Yeah, he's hit. Vistra has AC 17. She's hit. And Athrogate, AC 14. Yep. And Thorgrim, AC 16. No. Well, everybody was hit, apart from Thorgrim the Cleric. I'm just using D12s to keep track of their hit points. So that's the monster's turn. And as nobody is on this tile, nobody gets -4 armor class. So I'm going to move Vistra now on her turn. She's going to attack the rats. She will use her Sure Strike and get +11 to hit their 12 armor class. Okay, so we've dealt with the rats. They only had 1 hit point. She takes the 1 point of experience, and she also takes a treasure card. Flask of oil, that'll do nicely. Now on her exploration phase, she's at the edge of an unexplored edge, so she will draw a tile and she finds the first dwarf statue. So I'll just put one of the tokens on there to collect. Now it's a white triangle, no encounter card. Stalagmite, do not place a monster. I really like that card, it's great. So that's that for her turn. So now it's Athrogate's turn. He can move through other heroes. His movement is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He will pick up the map, so he's collected the first relic.
And he can move again because he's not attacking anybody. So he will move here and go to his exploration phase. It's a crystal shard, which doesn't mean anything to this game, but it's very nice, isn't it? So there's no encounter card, but there is a monster card, which is a spider swarm. I've got all the vermin today. Sorry, I'm not on camera. Right. Spider swarm. If the spider swarm is on a tile with a poisoned hero now, if the spider swarm is in one tile of a hero, it moves to attack and could end up poisoning him. So that is his monster. It's attached to him there. They get +7 and just manages to poison him. So at the start of his next hero phase, he will suffer 1 hit point of damage. So he takes the poisoned marker. Right, so that's his turn. Okay, what Thorgrim's going to do, I'll try and keep the heroes together as much as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't think I can move to the edge and still attack. I'll just check. I don't know. When you count squares, you can count diagonally, but not tiles. So if you're saying he affects somebody 1 tile away, it affects this, it doesn't affect that. But on squares, I think you can attack diagonally. I'm going to go with that anyway. So he's going to hit with a healing strike. He'll get +8 to try and hit the spider swarm. He just manages to hit them. So he gets the 2 experience for killing the spider swarm. And if you hit, choose 1 hero within 1 tile of you. That hero regains 1 hit point. So Athragate will regain 1 hit point to go back up to 8. He has a cure potion. No, he doesn't. He's during a hero phase, a hero or an adjacent hero. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Okay, now he is on an unexplored edge, so he will decide to explore. White triangle, nice bit of scenery. No encounter card, but there is a monster card, which is a spider. I just thought if you're going to include a variety of monsters, then spiders are very sort of Tolkien-esque. So he takes the spider enemy. Now, if the spider is adjacent to a hero, no, it's not. If the spider is within 1 tile of a hero, which it is, it attacks the closest hero with an acidic web. That is a +11 attack. Yeah, that's 16. Okay, he is hit for 1 damage. So he's down to 7 hit points. And slowed. Place the spider adjacent to the hero. Slowed. I should grab a tile for that. A token, I mean. So his speed is now 2. Discard this condition at the end of your hero phase. So he takes that. Now we go back to Bruenor. What on earth is he going to do? He has a speed of 5. I don't want to split them up too much. He's going to put his token here on his clan battle hammer shield to give him a bonus of 2 to his armor class. I think I might split them up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he will draw another tile. So we do have an encounter card here. So let's draw the monster first. A spider swarm. And an encounter. Quickling Ambush. A fast-moving Quickling strikes, then disappears into the caverns. Attack your hero +8. So let's roll 19, 11. That's not enough, so they miss. So we don't have to do anything about that. But the spider attacks, the spider swarm. It's within 1 tile. It moves and attacks with +11. Sorry, +7. 9, 13, 14, 15, 16. Just manages to. No, actually, his armor class is 20 now, so it misses. Now then, we've done that. What is. Sorry, he gets -4 armor class because he's on the narrow thing. So he is poisoned. I forgot about that. I ought to use this token, shouldn't I? Alright, he is poisoned. He will lose 1 hit point at the end of his next. At the start of his next hero phase. Right, okay. Fistra dealt with that rat swarm, didn't she? Right. What she can do is move up to here. She will also get a -4 thing, and she can use the flask of oil to attack a monster 1 tile away. So +4, 13. That is enough to kill the spider swarm. So she's used that. She's gained 2 more experience points. That is 3 for her. Now, she hasn't explored, so she will need to draw an encounter card. Rock slide. Each hero on your tile moves 1 tile in the direction of the tile's arrow. Then each hero on the new tile takes 1 damage. So basically they follow the tile's direction back to here and take 1 damage each. So Bruno is down to 8. Vistra is down to 6. Okay, that was a bit different. Now, Athrogate is poisoned. He takes 1 hit point of damage. Where is he? He's going to go and attack the spider, I think. And his movement is 6 to. He'll attack here. He will use his. Yeah, he will use that. +6 to hit the giant spider of 15. That is fine. He manages to defeat the spider. He gets those 2 experience. Now he's moved and attacked, so that's the end of his turn. He can roll a 10+. No, he can't. He rolls a 1. So he's still currently poisoned, but I do have a plan. My character here is still slowed, the cleric. He'll move here, adjacent. Well, he was adjacent, but sort of. And he will use his cure potion to remove Athelgate's poison, and he cures him of 1 hit point damage as well. So he's no longer poisoned. And at the end of his phase, the cleric is no longer slowed. Right, now let's draw an encounter card because the cleric didn't explore. Place a new monster on the start tile. Okay. Another rat swarm. So the cleric is in charge of that monster. So we'll deal with it when it comes around. So Bruenor is poisoned. He takes 1 hit point of damage at the start of his hero turn. He's over here. I can get rid of these counters now. I think he's gonna try and press on up here to keep them all together. He can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like I'm not making much progress. Well, he may as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll leave Vistra to deal with that. And yeah, he can move again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's at an unexplored edge. Now, as he is poisoned, he will roll d20 to try and get 10 plus. He gets a 12, so he's no longer poisoned. And he explores this new tile. And it's a dark chasm. 2 bridges next to each other, how strange. So we do not draw an encounter card, but draw a monster card, which is a Goblin Cutter, our first goblin of the day. There we go. And he is in charge of the Goblin Cutter. If the Goblin Cutter is within 1 tile, which it is, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks that hero with a crude dagger. Now Bruenor's armor class is 18 currently, so plus 7. That's more like it. The goblin misses. Now Vistra is going to attack these rats. Their armor class is 12. She will use her sure strike of 11 plus 11, and she deals with the rats. She gets the 1 experience, and I've probably forgotten to draw some treasure cards for some enemies, but I'll try and remember. Mask of Disguise. Your hero does not count as the closest hero to that monster. Okay, she'll have that. And now, as she's attacked, she will now move. She can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She doesn't have any other useful things, I don't think. So, she will draw an encounter card. Place a new monster on the tile. Okay. Goblin Archer. Right, she is in charge of the Goblin Archer. So we want to get rid of this goblin and make some more progress. So Athrogate is going to move 1, 2, 3. He'll go right here. He will use his Cracker ability. He gets a plus 6. The Goblin Cutter has hit points 12, so he needs 6 or more. He gets it. He defeats the goblin. He takes the 1 point of experience. He's got 3 experience now. And he takes a treasure card. Scrimshaw Charm. Reroll the die. Okay. Now he didn't explore a new tile, so he takes an encounter card. Draw a tile up from the bottom of the dungeon stack and place it next to the unexplored edge that is closest to your hero, just there. Place a new monster and place your hero on that tile. Your hero is immobilized. Do not draw an encounter card for placing the new tile. Okay. I will draw from the bottom of the stack. It is one of these. He is on here now. He is immobilized. It's not been the best day for him. And we draw a new monster for that card, which is a spider, which makes sense. Very thematic. And he's in charge of the spider. Okay, Thorgrim is going to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to use Beacon of Hope so he can attack the spider for +6 and do 2 damage. That's 10. That is not enough. Each hero on the chosen tile regains 1 hit point. So, although he missed the spider, he does. Affrigate's at his maximum hit points at the moment, so that was a complete waste. So he didn't explore. He needs an encounter card. Volcanic Fault. Place the volcanic fault marker on your hero's tile. If that tile already has a marker, discard this. This trap's tile counts as a volcanic vent. Trigger the trap during your villain phase. Each hero within 1 tile of a volcanic vent takes damage. Okay, that's awkward. So, Thorgrim, Bruenor and Athrogate have all taken 1 damage. That's not good. Athrogate has the ability to destroy traps, but he can't move currently, so Bruenor's chance to go now. Oh dear. So that is triggered each on his villain phase. Okay. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. He will attack the spider with his notched axe +7. $16, that's enough. Just enough. He gets the 2 experience and he draws a treasure card. This card counts as 1 experience point. Okay. And now he hasn't explored, so he has to draw an encounter card. Volcanic Spray. Each hero within 1 tile of a volcanic vent, sort of that, takes 1 damage. I would make Moria volcanic, wouldn't I? So all apart from Vistry lose 1 damage. I've got 2 healing surges, so I may need to use them. Now, I don't want this video to get too long, so I'm going to call this the end of part 1, and we'll pick it up later.